Hey everybody, welcome back to the weekly vlog. Sorry I missed last week's. Honestly, just didn't have anything to talk about, so I thought might as well just skip the week rather than give you a video in which I say nothing. Probably wouldn't be the most interesting video in the world, but I have quite a few things to talk about for this week. On the list is talking about how Hitbox is now Smashcast TV, talking about civilization colonization, talking about some TAD updates from the previous vlog, talking RimWorld, and then talking about the schedule for this week. So first of all, I said it right there, Hitbox is now Smashcast TV. It's the same website, the same servers and everything, the same staff. It's just the rebranding has officially happened. All of the old Hitbox links will redirect to Smashcast TV, so nothing's really changed. If you're just wondering about the new name and the logo on the site I'm streaming on, it's just Hitbox. So I've been thinking about making a special video called something along the lines of like, how to win in civilization colonization, because I'm just a big fan of that game and a lot of people seem to have issues overcoming the hurdle of actually winning their first match of that game. And I do have an old playthrough I started a very long time ago of that game as Spain, when I got about 2 or 3 episodes in before I stopped, just because at the time, like, no one was watching it, but for whatever reason, it's picked up a lot of views over the years, where I think it's just a thing of, like, no one else is playing it online, so my video came up as the main one to learn from, and it's not a complete series, so I want to know, would you find a video on how to win in colonization helpful? And if I do make that, I'll do it after I finish that Spanish playthrough, but do you want me to bring that Spanish playthrough of civilization colonization back sooner rather than later? Let me know in the comments. As for a TAD update, I have gotten more TAD support this week than my average week, so thank you very much. It's probably because I put out that video so everybody became informed of it, and then I saw a bunch of you guys doing it, so I really appreciate that. As an update on that TAD video before, though, we were talking about potential reward ideas. I think a lot of people got the wrong impression. A lot of people were saying, like, very specific things like, you know, the people who support you on TAD could play a game with you, or stuff like that. I think I said it in the previous video, but I wasn't terribly clear about it. I don't know which individual people send TAD points. If you use the browser version, then I can kind of track it a little bit, but not really accurately. I don't know what actual amounts are behind each thing. And on the app version, I can't track it at all unless you use the tweet, like the share your support button at the end after you send it, and then it tweets out to me that you sent 500 or however many TAD points. If you do that, I can track it, but tracking it's not the easiest thing in the world, so those types of rewards are quite difficult to do. I'm not saying they're impossible, I'm just gonna say at this point in time, it's less likely that we're gonna go with something like that. Also, I was talking about a TAD extension for YouTube that was being made actually by a viewer, Zach Logan, where he's been working on a Chrome extension to make it so there's some kind of embedding of being able to go to my TAD browser page from a little reminder thing next to videos on YouTube. Turns out that's actually going to get made way faster than we originally intended. He was thinking it was going to take a while, but I guess it just ended up being an easier project than originally expected, so it might actually come out really soon, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. For RimWorld, feeling a little burnt out on RimWorld after that last episode. I've been feeling burnt out on it for a while now, where it's a little bit hard to find the motivation to really sit down and play it for an extended period of time, but that last episode, ugh. I don't know, that file's gotten boring for a while now, to me at least, where it doesn't feel like there's a whole ton going on. A lot of it is just deal with the crisis and then sit around a whole lot, you know, wait for a trader to come by, hope they have the things we need. It doesn't feel like there's a whole lot going on, and with how Alpha 17 just went into unstable beta and is likely going to be coming out soon, I think we're just going to retire the RimWorld playthrough, and when Alpha 17 comes out, we'll pick up a fresh file. To be fair, that's basically what everyone always does with RimWorld. I've only ever heard of like 1 or 2 people ever beating a file on RimWorld on the average playthrough. I'm sure more have, but like, I think Mathis Games is the only guy I can think of. But anyway, time for the weekly schedule. So I'm gonna actually have like a proper graphic for this soon. I've been talking to Haru Kitsu about making some kind of proper graphic to keep you guys informed on what the weekly schedule is. And honestly, I should probably tell you the schedule at the beginning of these vlogs, but I'm terrible at remembering things. So on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're going to have Resident Evil 6, because everyone's been really liking that, as well as some stream recordings of Crusader Kings 2, because oh my god, that last session of Crusader Kings 2 was really fun. In fact, I'm probably streaming more of that today. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're going to be doing more Orcushin. Seems like people are liking that. So episodes 7 and 8, I believe, are going up this week, which are the last ones that I have recorded right now, because I recorded all of those at the old apartment. So I'm interested to see if people think I should turn that into a streaming series after episode 8. I've already had a couple people say that maybe it'd be good for like lengthy casual streams talking back and forth with the chat, which I think might be a good idea, because I feel like I'm running out of a little bit of the, what do you call it, the progression part of the game, where things are kind of progressing very quickly episode to episode, where every half-hour chunk I've really gotten something big done. I feel like the rest of the content in the game is probably a little bit of a slow burn, and that's probably better for stream, so if you want me to switch that to a streaming series after episode 8, then just comment and let me know. As for the weekend, I actually don't have anything set in stone yet for this weekend, so if you have any suggestions of maybe a series to bring back or something new, just if you have any ideas for the weekend, give them to me. I'll evaluate them. I got a lot of things going on right now, but I have recorded a new secret Let's Play with What a Geek. I was thinking maybe good for this weekend, or it could be good to replace the Tuesday and Thursday slot if we're moving Orcish into a streaming series. So we'll see what goes on next week with that. Oh, and by the way, that secret project I talked about like 4 vlogs in a row over the last like 2 months or something. I wish I had some news for you on that. However, there have been a lot of things that have been delayed that are outside of my hands. I'm gonna stop hyping it up for a little while because, like, I thought things were gonna get done a lot sooner, but there were delays, and they're understandable delays. And it's all very vague and cryptic, and I wish I could tell you information, but I can't, so I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna talk about the secret project until either there's a definite yes or no on it, and then I will tell you either what it is or what it was going to be. It'll be in one of these weekly vlogs no matter what, but if you want the absolute most up-to-date moment, follow me on Twitter, because the moment I have the go-ahead, I'll just tweet about it, and then I'll put it in whatever that week's vlog is coming up. So, if you just watch the vlogs, you will find out about it. Follow me on Twitter if you want to find it faster. YouTuber of the Week. I really shouldn't call it YouTuber of the Week considering I have like YouTuber of the Month now basically, but Cromulent Archer, I tweeted about him a while ago, but he's a YouTube channel that I watch on and off when I've got some free time because we have very similar taste in games, and it's pretty much a guarantee that whenever a lot of people are recommending like a strategy or simulation or that type of game to me, and they're recommending that to me a lot, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get around to it. It's pretty much a guarantee that he's already gotten around to it, so just go subscribe to him because you'll probably like everything he does. Link to his channel in the description. Anyway, I just saw that Harukitsu messaged me on Twitter, so I gotta go message her back about some art stuff. I gotta get working on some stuff. Maybe Brandon will be free today because there's another secret Let's Play that I want to record with him. That's going to be really awesome. We've got all of Resident Evil 6 already recorded, so don't worry, that's a full playthrough and everything, and oh my god, it just gets more and more crazy and horrible. And yeah, I just got a lot to work on. Probably streaming today. Probably Crusader Kings 2, because that's been so much fun. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.